All right, for number 6, we're going to change it up a little bit because all of the functions, all of the polynomials have had an even degree. So for number 6, we're going to change it so that it is odd. All right, so number 6, so how are we going to change it? I am going to make this first binomial raised to the second power. All right, so that way we have a degree of 4 plus 3 is 7 instead of the original degree of 6. All right, so we changed this. And again, we're changing it so that you have an example of an odd degree since the rest were even. All right, so moving on, your x-intercepts. Again, don't be fooled about the negative x. You're setting each one equal to 0, solving for x. So really you're just dividing by a -1 in order to get rid of that negative sign in front of x. So that means our x-intercepts are going to be a -4 with a multiplicity of 2. All right. You can write them in this manner if that's not something that you like and you actually want to just write the whole thing, that's fine. I will take either or. Again, I just want to see that you know that this has a multiplicity. All right, so x equals -4 has a multiplicity of 2. X equals -1. This has a multiplicity of 3. You're just taking the exponents. All right, so whatever the exponent is, that is your multiplicity. Whatever your exponent is, that's your multiplicity. We do not have to write the multiplicity for ones. All right, so last but not least, we have x equals 2. This has a multiplicity of 2. All right, your y-intercept. So let's go ahead and solve for a y-intercept. This is n of x. So instead of x, we're going to replace it with 0 equals, you have 0 minus 4. That leaves you with a -4. You're squaring that. Then we have 1 raised to the third power, and then we have -2 raised to the second power. All right, so again, when you're squaring, you always want to make sure you have parentheses for the negative signs. All right, because it's -4 times -4. That's going to give you a positive 16. All right, so equals 16 times 1, well, that's just 1. And then you have 16 times -2 times -2 gives you a positive 4. So 16 times 4 is 64. So your y-intercept is 0, 64. Nice. Okay, so leading coefficient. So we are going to multiply all of the leading coefficients for each of these. Now we have to be careful, all right? So this first part right here, it's a -1, but it's being raised to the second power. So -1x times a -1x. This is actually going to give you a positive number times a positive 1x, so that's still going to be positive, and then another positive times another positive number. Really, your leading coefficient will become positive. So again, if you want to FOIL all of that out to see what that numerical value is going to be, if it's positive or negative, you can do that, but that's not the point. You don't need to FOIL in order to tell me if your sign is positive or negative. All right, so it's positive, it's odd, so that means it ends positive, and because odd degrees have opposite ends, so if it's ending upwards, it's going to start downwards. All right, so on the right hand side we have it's going towards positive infinity. On the left-hand side, it is going to negative infinity. So start off with that as your sketch. All right, so let's do a couple points that we need. 64 is up here somewhere. Our x-intercepts, -4. -4, sorry, kind of. That's good for -4. -1. That looks like -1. And then 2. Okay, so multiplicities. Negative 4 has a multiplicity of 2, so that means it bounces. So we're going to go towards negative 2, but we're going to bounce back from it. Negative 1, it has a multiplicity of 3, so it's going to wiggle. All right, so here is our flex. We have to go ahead and flex. All right, connect so that it's a smooth curve. All right, then it has to go through our y-intercept, and then at x equals positive 2, it bounces. So we're just going to go ahead and bounce off of positive 2. And there we go. I can erase this, and we are all done. All right. Hopefully that helps. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Have a great day. Bye.